We're here at Eldritch Blast in Erie, Pennsylvania. On the Eldritch Blast. Coming up first, we have a fatal four-way match to determine who will be facing off against Archerafa at Epic Encounter for the Wild Magic Championship. Ah, yes. Thank you for the 100 bits, the Sandman. Fantasy Erie, Pennsylvania. Not as famous as Erie, Indiana. Isn't Erie spelled with 3 E's, though? E-E-R-I-E? Well, it's not fight time yet. We have to wait until the magic red bar says that we can go. Okay, let's go.
The following contest is a fatal four-way elimination match. Introducing first, representing the Unexpectables, Greckles Birdman.
This isn't the first time that Greckles has been in the runnings for the Wild Magic Championship. It is also not his first time in a fatal four-way match. He could be poised to take this one and challenge Archerafa for the Wild Magic Championship.
Introducing second, El Marrow.
Il Mero's the first ever Eldritch Blast champion is looking to take another spot. Looking to take a crack at the Wild Magic Championship. The question is, does definitely not Tiefling Jeff Hardy have what it takes to overcome 3 other men?
Introducing third, Velton Vale.
He could be the happiest or saddest individual in RIW. Honestly, it shifts from time to time. But either way, Velton Vale brings the excitement to this fatal four-way match. It's also not his first opportunity at the Wild Magic Championship either. He was in the inaugural Elimination Chamber match to determine the first ever Wild Magic Champion, and that went to Panic Grimtongue. But now he's got a second opportunity. Will this be his time to shine?
And finally, the Tabaxi Gunslinger, Kenny Von Hammer!
Kenny Von Hammer, also not a stranger to being in Wild Magic matches. In fact, his debut match was in the Elimination Chamber to crown the first ever Wild Magic Champion. The players are in their places. This could go either way. Let's roll initiative and find out who will become #1 contender for Archer Alpha's Wild Magic Championship. Lots of chaotic, high-flying energy in this match, to be sure. With the addition of Greckles and Ilmeros, there's sure to be plenty of aerial combat. Now, this is a fatal 4-way elimination match. So eventually this will come down to two people fighting one-on-one. Here's a quick cover by Greckles, gets the 1 count. Kenny and Ilmeros are fighting on the outside now. Absolutely terrifying the Fantasy Announce team. Oh, a pendulum backbreaker by Kenny Von Hammer. Fighting against the former Eldritch Blast champion, I'm sorry. Oh! Meanwhile, back in the ring, Greckles and Velton Vale squaring off. It's blue versus blue. Oh! Here's the cover again. Kick out at 1.5. Oh! Ilmeros tossing Kenny Von Hammer into those steel steps with a resounding crash. Referee couldn't even get to the outside while that pin was broken up. Kenny Von Hammer. And whoa! Here's another cover.
Kenny Von Hammer has been eliminated.
An unfortunate turn of events for Kenny Von Hammer. The first elimination in this match. Oh! A Death Valley driver. Whoa! Springboard enziguri to Velton Vale, and now it's Greckles Birdman and Ilmeros in the ring. Greckles targeting the legs now, trying to take down some of that high-flying offense of Ilmeros. Whoa, he was going for the cutting action. Rakish Audacity connects. Will that be enough? Ilmeros, oh!
Greckles Birdman has been eliminated.
That's 2 eliminations for Elmeros, but now Velton Vale. Will he be able to pull out a win here? Oh! He does it! The Night Veil connects!
Elmeros has been eliminated.
Velton Vale is going to Epic Encounter to challenge Archer Alpha for the Wild Magic Championship.
Here's your winner and new #1 contender, Velton Vale.
He's like, huh? 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 He is so shocked that he won. Big Girl has just now started to find her footing in Eldritch Blast with her Brothers of Titanium Double A G11 and Dick Butt by her side. She's now finally making some headway, and now if she can beat Bon Ciel, she feels that she'd be ready to challenge for the Eldritch Invocation Women's Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, the Bombshell, Bon Ciel.
No, Zafira is the champion. She defeated Bon Ciel last pay-per-view, or before Divine Smite, to become the new Eldritch Invocation Women's Champion. And now next in line is this woman, if she can beat Bon Ciel.
And her opponent, representing the Brotherhood of Titanium, Big Girl.
Big Girl has been in this company since the very beginning. Will this finally be her moment? to hold championship gold. She's got to go through Bonsiel first. Let's roll initiative. A low angle DDT. One has to remember that Bonsiel's a former champion herself. Therefore, she's quite the opponent to overcome. Fireman's carry takedown by Big Girl. Oh, Big Girl. The Russian leg sweep by Bonsiel. Manages to fire back. She's read all of Bonsiel's moves. She's calculated the setups. Bonsiel has to switch up the game. Oh, and an axe kick. Oh my God, she's got to for a whoa, gut wrench back suplex. Big Girl chasing Bonsiel to the outside. Oh, an iron kick right to the stomach and a big boot. Big Girl rolls back into the ring, but oh, Bonsiel, did you see that? Big Girl is so big that the referee could not see. Bonsiel just poked Big Girl directly in the eye unit. Big Girl on the receiving end of some offense. Oh! Free hugs connects to Big Girl, who is reeling in pain. And now, Bonsiel setting up for that finisher that won her the title. Here it comes. Wonder Magenta. And Big Girl kicks out. Big Girl kicks out of Wonder Magenta. Big Girl finally back on her feet. Following Bonsiel to the outside. Trying to take over the barricade, but Bonsiel just a little bit too slippery. Ooh. We're at the 6 count and Bonciel is hammering away at Big Girl. At the 8 count now, Big Girl's still out on her feet. Here's the 9 count and she rolls right back in. Forearm strike and now whipped into the corner here. Bonciel with a spear. Luthes press. Big Girl causing the ring to quake. The audience is going wild. Oh! They hear the crack of her skull off of that metal. Another one. Big Girl for the cover. Kick out at 1. Punches her right in the elf ear. Dragon Screw takes Big Girl down to the mat. Oh, looking for free hugs, but Big Girl had it scouted. Now she's got her tied up. Oh! And she's calling for it. Will this be her moment? Big Girl! The big finale connects! No, a kick out at 2. Bonciel now catching her breath, back on her feet. Big Girl. You snapmare to the mat. Bonciel just puts her in a rest hold to try and catch her breath here. But Big Girl muscles out of it. Using that raw Warforged strength of hers. Oh, cold coxer! Sets her up on the announce table, and now... Oh! You can tell that Big Girl really wants this. A Luthes press by Bonciel. Big Girl is in the fight of her life right now, so is Bonciel. Whoa, what a backslide into the pin here. Deep penetration. And Big Girl kicks out. Shoulder tackle. Slamming her knee right down into the mat, and Big Girl should be looking to end this here soon. Rocking Bonciel with those shots to the forehead, now just targeting every which limb, every which way. Chin buster. Free hugs. Into the cover. And Bonciel manages to finish it. An unfortunate turn of events for Big Girl. but she managed to take former champion Bon CL to her absolute limit during this match. Something has to be said for that.
Here's your winner, Bon CL.
Coming up next, one of the few men that's able to go toe-to-toe with current Eldritch Invocation champion Elliot Connolly. Will be taking on a new opponent. Protosaber, thank you for the 900 bits. Zafira's BFF Big Girl got robbed. It was a hell of an effort, though. It was a hell of a showing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Grandmaster Jonathan Woodson.
Grandmaster John Woodson, one of the few people able to go toe-to-toe with Elliot Connolly. Unfortunately, he squandered his #1 contendership match last week, being defeated by the current champion and losing his spot to Asmo. However, he said that he doesn't really mind. He lost fair and square.
And his opponent, Nilfa Kanu Miyaga.
Neo is back. Now he has his sights set on Jonathan Woodson. Hoping to learn a thing or two from John Woodson. I'll have to look at the chart, Protosaber. I'll find that out soon. But let's roll initiative. There's quite a sizable difference in size during this match. But John Woodson is not one to be trifled with. However, can he... Oh! What a cheer drop! How will this Grandmaster Monk deal with the highly unorthodox style of Neo? This is a fast-paced, hard-hitting match. Ducks under. Oh, it can't quite hop over the Goliath. Whoa! What a Hurricane Rana. Using those wings of his to gain some flight. And here's the cover. Kick out at 1. Snapmare to Neo. Whoa! Wrenches him up in a hold. Neo manages to break out using the superior Goliath strength and a bit of fancy footwork. I don't know, Proto Saber. I said I'll have to find out. Ooh. It was going to be Big Girl, but, well, that just didn't happen. Neofok now taking it to Grandmaster John Woodson. And John, being a good sport, tells him to get back in there. He's patting him on the chest. He's saying, "Come on, get in here. You can do it." And Neofok makes him pay for it. Gives him some supportive pats on the chest and gets a snap suplex for his troubles. Oh, loop and loop connects. Setting up now for the hot heartbeat. Will that be enough? Here's the cover. A kick out at 2. Oh, what a lung blower. A series of clotheslines. John Woodson is running wild now. Oh, stunning palm. And John Woodson manages to overcome the unorthodox offense of Neofok Kanumiyaga. Although you can see that Grandmaster John Woodson was clearly impressed here.
Here's your winner, Grandmaster John Woodson.
I think there's definitely a spark set off between these two here tonight. We'll have to see just what comes of that later in the season. Blackfoot Fair, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Iron Subterranean Rations. Yeah. Coming up next, it's a battle between two tieflings. One veteran, one newcomer. Both ferocious. Your next match, folks, is gonna be Sherry versus Lilith Liarheart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Sherry.
J2 Horny, this is not the place for that. Don't bend, please. Just keep it in your pants and we'll be fine, J2.
And her opponent, Lilith Liarheart.
And the entire crowd has thrown up the horns in favor of Lilith Liarheart, their favorite newcomer. I'm not going to tell you again, J2. Lilith getting in some offense on Sherry. Impressive balance from Lilith Liarheart. Snapmare to the floor, and now Lilith with a low angle drop kick to the back of the head. Hurricane Rana takes her down to the mat. Oh, we got a cover, just barely kick out at 0. Kick out at 0.9 almost. All right. Rolling senton by Cherry to the younger Lilith Lyreheart. Whoa! Alley-oop powerbomb by Lilith Lyreheart. Bringing on the much taller Cherry. The headbang! A Hurricane Rana. Oh! Oh, we got a victory roll from Lilith here. Oh, nearly gets the 3 count. Lilith has Cherry on the ropes, however. Another headbang. And Cherry taps. Lilith with the upset. Lilith Lyreheart manages to take down the veteran Cherry. What a shocker, folks.
Here's your winner, Lilith Lyreheart.
I have to go pee-pee. I'll be right back. Coming up next, folks, the Unexpectables have been making a tear through the tag team division. And they've reached their final roadblock before being able to challenge for the Twin Cast Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Ma Karal, Panic Grimton, and Forky the York, the Unexpectables.
Panic Grimton. Forky the York. If they win this match, they'll become the #1 contenders, but they have to make their way through this team.
And their opponents, Colin Turner and Lane. Power and glory.
The first ever Twin Cast Tag Team Champions are here. The black sheep that won it all. Let's roll initiative. It's Panic versus Lade, first of all. Ow! Panic going to the top rope. Wait, what does he have planned? Oh, no. What could he have planned here? Avalanche Hurricane Rana to start things off. Panic is not fooling around here. Going back and forth, working on each other's arms now. Lade having a distinct advantage when it comes to strength. Panic has to outthink Lade rather than outmaneuver him. Panic now working on the legs of the high flyer Lade with a stump puller. Ooh, got him in an armbar already. Armbar locked in. Will Lade tap? No. You do have to wonder how much damage that did, however. Whoa! Oh! Panic caught him when he was going for a Luthez press and went into a flapjack. Another stump puller. Trying to lessen some of that maneuverability of his, and oh my God! He's going for it already! Shatter! Panic was going for thrash metal, but Blade managed to counter. Well, Panic with a... There's the ghosts abound. Tag made. And now it's time. They haven't broke this move out since the Twin Cast Tag Team Tournament. Here it comes on Panic Grimtongue, the Pain Engine. Into the cover. But Panic barely manages to kick out at 2. And now Colin Turner is hammering away at Panic. Next he goes for a gut wrench, Uranagi. Puts him in the cable clutch, and Borky is back on his feet. Manages to slip away, and now Panic makes the hot tag to Borky the Orc. Fresh as a daisy. Goes for the running knee, no one home. Borky. Whoa! Big belly to belly. Underhook back suplex. The suplex machine is here. Whips him into the corner. A big clothesline into the corner. Now working on the head of Colin Turner. Here it comes, the Western Skies. Howl! Will that be enough? No! Borky wants to make absolutely sure that the Unexpectables are going to Epic Encounter. Here it comes, the Hag Killer! Here's the pin! On the opposite side of the ring. 1, 2, 3. The Unexpectables are going to Epic Encounter. Your new #1 contenders for the Twin Cast Tag Team Champions. It's time to get orky indeed. The crowd is going wild.
Here are your winners and new #1 contenders for the Twin Cast Tag Team Championship. Panic Grimtongue and Borky the Orc, the Unexpectables.
What a match, folks! Up next, we've got even more tag team action for you today, folks. We are inching ever closer to the end of the evening here. But that doesn't mean the action has died down one iota.
The following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Ahmed Tonga and Kildrock Hellcrawl. Beware!
And the crowd is positively raining down boos now. These two are single-handedly responsible for the state that Eldritch Blast is in now.
And their opponent, Noken and Duken, the Stone Knuckles!
Noken and Duken Stone Knuckle are here! One's a barbarian, the other is a monk. Let's roll initiative. It's Noken and Ahmed Tonga tying up. Noken overpowering Ahmed Tonga slightly. And we get a clean break, a rare sight in a Beware match. Oh, traps the leg. Manages to trip up the werewolf, and now he's going to the outside. Noken brings it back into the ring. Oh, Ahmed Tonga with a jackknife powerbomb followed by an elbow drop. Boing. A tag made a Kildrock. Tag made a Duken. Now entering the ring. Oh, just whips him into the opposite corner. Kildrock. Whipped into the corner, tag made to Ahmed Tonga. Oh! What a maneuver! Oh, a fake out lariat, and now Duken back on his feet. Oh! A Uranagi. Tag made to Noken, who slams Ahmed Tonga down into the mat. Scoop slam. Oh, and a horizontal backbreaker. Whips into the corner. Oh! Maul! Out of nowhere! Whip back into the corner. He's going for another palm strike, but Noken knows all about that. Gets scrubbed across the face by the foot of a werewolf. Ooh. Noken's looking woozy. Oh! Whips him right into Killjock's knees. Once more. Ahmed's got him up. We're at the 6 count. Noken manages to break out of the hold. At the 8 count now. Noken might be looking, putting an end to this here. Oh! Back suplex. Now he's going out to the top rope. Oh! But Killjock trips him up, smacks him and makes him fall to the outside. Oh! Another beautiful back suplex. Killjock apparently hasn't learned his lesson. And now the referee is starting his count. Killjock tries to get down there and whip Noken into shape. Duken once in. Oh, and the referee. Ahmed Tonga was looking for Blood Moon Rising there. Tag made to Duken. You gotta know they're looking for the Stone Knuckle Shuffle. Oh! Here's the pin. But Killjock has the referee distracted. Will that be enough? No! Will not be enough despite Killjock's interference. The Stone Knuckle Shuffle. There it is right there. Here it is, another angle. Boom, right there. A surprising win over Beware.
Here are your winners, Noken and Duken, the Stone Knuckle.
And up next, folks, it's time already for your main event. As Mo said, in order to really face off against Elliot Connolly, I need to know what he's capable of. So he's enlisted the service of somebody who knows him probably better than anyone, who doesn't have a broken neck. And they're gonna face off right now.
The following contest is your main event and is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Kylum Diaboli, Asmo!
Uncle Fuck is here. One has to wonder who his opponent will be. He has inside knowledge of Elliot Connolly's tactics. Who could it be? Oh, wait a minute. No way!
And his opponent, the unbreakable Diedrea!
We've scarcely seen much of the former Eldritch Invocation champion ever since Elliot Connolly took the belt off of him. A man who probably knows Elliot Connolly's fighting style better than anyone. And now he's willing to impart some of that knowledge to Asmo right now. And there's that deadly breath weapon. The unbreakable one is back. Your final match of the evening, your main event. Before epic encounter, let's roll initiative. Asmo seemingly getting the better of Diedrea here. But Diedrea now back on his feet. Dropping the knee. Diedrea with slight shift in tactics. Wait a minute. No, that's Elliot Connolly. The Eldritch Invocation champion is here, Elliot Connolly. He's making sure Asmo gets nothing out of this. Oh my God! Iron Volition right in the middle of the ring. He's setting him up! Drive by! Diedrea can do nothing but watch! These two are gonna go at it in an epic encounter! Step up Enziguri! By disqualification, the winner is Asmo, but Elliot Connolly did some serious damage to Asmo. How dare he on Diatrea's return match? Elliot Connolly just had to inject himself.